Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's reading, full moon messages. We have a full moon in Virgo and we also have a blood red lunar eclipse taking place. So the energy is very powerful right now. I recently posted a oracle pull for the lunar eclipse, and I feel that the messages we see in this full moon reading are going to have a connection, okay, almost like an extended reading from that oracle message. So you're going to pick a deck today. Pile 1 will be the Muse Tarot deck and pile 2 will be the Fortune Cards deck. So go ahead, see which pile you're drawn to, or deck rather, that you're drawn to, and I'll see you what you're reading. Hello, pile 1, you chose the Muse Tarot deck. Let's take a look at the full moon energy for you, okay? Let's see what wants to come out. We've got 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so those of you that were drawn to this deck, okay, pile 1, I'm seeing that, yeah, the Devil. I'm seeing here that there's a sense of having to face something here, okay? Having to face fears, having to face the truth about yourself, but it's not in the way that you think when I say face the truth about yourself, because it's actually about seeing that you're not actually as disempowered as it may appear. We have the Devil here, right? This energy from this card is a card of empowerment. This is representing someone who is tapping into the shadow side of themselves, right? The side of themselves that perhaps has had to be restrained or have boundaries. When I look at the Devil card and the Devil energy, it's that boundless energy, right? And it's also strength. It's strength. And at the bottom of the deck, we have 4 of emotions. So pile 1, okay, in this full moon energy, I'm seeing that you are not only going to be releasing, but as I shared, facing truths. It can be more than one, right, about yourself and a situation, okay? Now, with 5 of materials, you may have felt that you were stuck, right? You are stuck, depending on where you are in the timeline. And yes, helpless, right, to that extent. Like, where is the help? But there's something here where during this full moon energy, right, and this facing the truth about actually you hold the power within and stepping into that boundless, boundaryless, okay, self with your power, allowing yourself to be powerful. So there's a removal of restrictions during this new moon, facing truths about the power that you actually hold regarding yourself, a situation, right? For many of you, this involves past relationships, with 4 of emotions, 4 of cups being there, because there's something that you're not quite seeing, and during this full moon, it's going to be shown to you. You're going to be able to find it out. And with the 4 of cups being there, this is about you also feeling those deeper emotions, which in some cases you may feel that it's not even a choice. And what I mean is that it's going to be coming up subconsciously. Even if you're thinking, I'm not even focused on any type of inner work right now, I'm just, riding through this full moon energy, focusing on what's next. But it's almost as though you can't get to what's next until this has been dealt with, kind of like, a thorn in the side, so to speak. And you will do that. You will be able to do it. The Devil card is success. It's energy of success. okay? Getting your wings back. If you look closely at the card, she has a huge butterfly behind her. There's a butterfly here, so butterflies can be significant, and also dragonflies, okay? Right, let's put that one here. Yeah. You know, this can also be exploring, tapping into darker feminine, darker masculine, you know, deities that work with those energies. It doesn't have to, but for some of you, I see that's coming up, okay? Let's see what else is full moon energy in Virgo. Oh, I want to take that. Look, it's like almost as if it just popped out itself there, like whoop. 10 of Voices, 10 of Swords, yeah. Definitely. Yep. You are ending a cycle. You are ending also, okay, addictions, addictive tendencies to self-sabotage, right? Not seeing that power within, which leads to self-sabotage. You're putting a stop to that. You're putting an end to it. You know, here it's almost as though you have this energy, right? And this can also be your spirit team, your spirit guides, you know, higher powers, who you work with, who you believe in, kind of standing up for you, okay? Because 5 of Materials in the hand here, reaching out, it is about help. So help is coming. It's not going to all be on your shoulders. It's that you're the catalyst, right? You're the center of it, and the help can support and assist, but ultimately it's you getting up again, right? Coming back to life even, because the person in this 5 of Materials, she's lying on something. You know, it looks like a kind of cold bed. It's not got, she's just covered in a sheet, right? It's almost as though you do literally need to get out of bed, right? Yeah, with 10 of Voices being there. So the thing is, you will get justice for certain betrayals here, because I'm having that energy coming through. There's just a lot going on, but at the same time, you're not going to be overwhelmed by that, not in the way that you think. This is a very, very powerful energy, a very powerful reading, because this is about major transformation and also ending of major cycles and major justice. And it's simultaneous. I'm not saying that's all going to happen right on the full moon, but this is what is being shown to you, right? During this full moon energy, it can be the start of it for many of you. Let's see what else. Okay, the world, yeah, see, yeah, justice. Yep, this is one of my cards that is connected to karma, okay, and completion, achievement, this energy of being back on top, back on your game, right? And travel. So for some of you here in Pal 1, okay, when you get up, right, when you coming back to life, so to speak, when you decide, right, I'm opening the curtains, it's time to live, it's time to get done what I need to get done. It's going to involve taking a trip. It's going to involve extended travel for some of you, not for all of you, okay, but there is a connection to the globe, to the world cosmos. For some of you, you're being called to get onto your timeline, right? Like, you're being called to align and to realize you're not living the life that you're meant to be living, and you know this. And the universe, you know, who you believe in, they understand you. They understand, yes, this had to come though, right? This moment, the 5 of Materials, the 10 of Voices, because there's alchemization. The Devil card is also representing alchemy. You can be an alchemist. You may be able to transmute, right? Transmute energies. You may not know just how powerfully you can do that yet. That's what's also going to be revealed to you. of Heart. You're further along than what you think, Pile 1. Much further along. Let's take those two. Yes, what did I say? You're much further along. 8 of Materials. 3 of Inspiration. There's that confirmation of travel, changing location, even in some cases, a change of residence, right? But moving on, ultimately. Looking forward, not looking back. 8 of Materials. Things working out in your favor, having more than what you realize. You're going to have more than what you realize you can have. And there is definitely an element of money here. You know, we are in the full moon of Virgo, so it's tapping into those needs of the physical realm, right? Knowing how to make things work in your favor, the universe working in your favor, your guides, deities, who you work with, also assisting you in things working out in your favor. And also there's a message here for those of you that work with particular deities and give offerings, is to know that it doesn't matter how small it is what you can offer. The rain has now joined us. It doesn't matter how small it is. They are grateful. They give gratitude to you. The universe, if it's the universe you mainly work with in the energies of the earthly realm, right? The elements. Maybe you picked up some rubbish, you know, you put it in the bin. Maybe you, and I mean, you know, like in a public space where it wasn't necessarily your responsibility. Maybe you fed a stray animal. Maybe you, you know, literally gave some flowers to your deities, your higher powers that you work with, right? Doesn't matter how big or small, it's noted and it's seen. Yes, because the world cosmos is there. See, it's seen from above, seen from a higher level, from a higher realm. So don't think that you don't have enough to give with 5 of Materials being there. Things may be tight, right? There's restraints. Yes, financially, because we know it's 5 of Pentacles, though that wasn't the main energy I was tapping into at the beginning. But ultimately, with 8 of Materials coming out, yes, it may be you feel, oh, I can only give this amount. It doesn't matter. It's the intention. Okay, really beautiful reading. Love that. I hope you enjoyed it also, Pile 1, and I will see you soon for another one, okay? Bye for now. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Full Moon Messages. You chose the Fortune Cards deck, so let's see what would like to come out. I'm being drawn to the mind and mindset and an energy of having a lot on one's mind, okay? There's going to be relief coming in with what you have on your mind. Okay, we've got the Man. So right away, connecting to this heaviness on the mind, something being on your mind a lot, it's connecting to a person, right? And of course this can represent you. We don't have to get too stuck on gender, though of course it's a man, right? Some of you have a man on your mind. And this can be a man who has someone on their mind. But ultimately, this is about connection. And I hear also, actually, will I have that? Will I meet someone? Will I meet a partner? So for some of you, this is about future, okay? It's not all about someone who you've already dealt with or already have around you. We'll get to that in a moment and we'll see what else wants to come out. But ultimately, this is about connection. Okay? And during this full moon energy, I'm seeing that you're going to get perspective on it, whichever resonates with you, with what I just shared. You're going to get perspective on it and you're going to realize that you're not limited. You're not limited in your connections, not to the extent that you may think and feel. Because also what comes forward is pressure to make a choice. But again, you're going to get perspective on that. So let's see what else wants to come forward. Yes, and you can expect communication, and that was on the tip of my tongue. And there's the confirmation, okay? So there's going to be important communication coming in. This can occur during the full moon. This can occur after, but of course this is being revealed to you in this full moon reading. Because 6 is significant, so this can be 6 weeks time that this important communication will come in. That doesn't have to be for everyone, but for some, and 6 can be a date. Right. And interestingly, I'm drawn to 6 of Cups in my vision. So for some of you, this is a past, okay? Past is coming, it's resurfacing. A past person is resurfacing. And there's 2 things from this. You will get closure, or you will get a new beginning. The new beginning can be with the person from the past, or it can be someone new. 1, 2, 3, 4, representing options. Some of you may already have multiple communications going on with different people. So we are going down the path of romance here, love life, okay, this reading. Right, let's see what else. Yeah, incoming text. I see somebody getting a notification. The whip. I'm going to take them. Yeah, the owl. The ring. The tower, the whip. Okay. Yeah. So the strong energy, the dominant energy of this reading, okay, is about something coming back around again. I've got my confirmation of that now. Okay, with the ring being there and the whip representing repetitive energy, also disagreements. There was a break here, okay. I see that there was interference, okay. This can have been a spiritual interference, as in spiritual intervention. The owl, the tower card being there. You were being protected, possibly protected from this person from the past, okay. And the thing is, the energy I have is heavy, okay, when it comes to those of you where it resonates about a past person. That's why the child's messages at the beginning, it was about this heaviness. So the strongest energy, it's connecting to the past here, okay, pile 2. And we will clarify about new, but this is what's important. This is what I'm being guided to point out. It's someone you already have gone through it with. And it's coming back around one last time. One last time. There's a choice. Okay, let's see about the choice. I'd like to see on the choice to clarify. And yes, one more thing. The ring is about reconciliation in this context. I just wanted to add that there, okay? The moon, ooh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, for some of you as well here, when it comes to the newer options, okay, something new is coming in. It's going to cross paths close to the timing of when this past person resurfaces for many of you, okay, with the moon being there. Because here I see that the moon represents contracts. You're still in a contract with this person, even if you've left them, moved on, you know, to the extent you could, right? And you can. There is still an energetic residual energy, and there's contracts here. Take what resonates. I know that won't be for everyone, but ultimately that's what the moon is presenting to me. Putting that with the ring, that's clear confirmation. So it's a choice of breaking contracts as well, right? So you can be freed up, freeing up your energy. Now, it's not all like negative, so to speak, right? I mean, it's awareness. Some of you will have success with this past person. You will reconcile, but it's not for everyone. I just, you know, I like to make that clear because it's the collective and different pockets of people and their situations. It is going to vary, but some of you will reconcile, and it's positive because there's been a higher learning, there's been a spiritual learning that has taken place regarding this repetitiveness. This can also represent addictions or just simply addictive behaviors, right? Addictive cycles. But I can say that for some of you, this past person does love you. They still love you. They're always going to love you. Now, let's tap in further to the choice regarding new love. So interesting, because we have the Venus retrograde, and I wanted to do a separate pick a card on that, so we'll see how I fit that in. Maybe it will end up being in the teacup reading, I'm not sure, but I will touch on the Venus retrograde. I feel this is kind of entering that zone. Yeah, the rider, someone new. Someone new is also on the way. And there is also someone already around you who's already showing interest, okay? So for some of you, there is a new person coming towards you, okay, i.e. entering your life, which will be around a similar time of when this past person comes up. For others, I see that this rider, this person is already around you trying to get your attention, but there's still this focus back, looking back, right? And that's okay, because there's still processing going on, as is shared, even if you feel you've moved on and you've left the person, or, you know, you don't want to hear what they have to say, but there's the energetic residual, like there's still residual energy, and it's coming up, right? So that's what is being shown, and therefore brings awareness for that to be worked through. But it's not huge, it's not going to take over, and you're not going backwards, you're going forwards. It's just remnants. It's like the final, you know, the final, how can I say, like the final piece to you realizing the situation, right? With the moon being there, things being shown for what they really are, or were rather, depending on where you are in the timeline and all of that. So let's see. I just heard major transit, so this could be you, astrologically speaking. It could be this past person, the new person around you. Okay, thank you, universe. We love it when it's clear. Yeah, it's all about love. This full moon energy, healing the heart. Yes, and you look, the mountain. Look at that. You're healing it. You're overcoming love blockages. And whether you decide to enter into a connection, give this person an opportunity, hear out a past person, either way, you are learning to love yourself. You're realizing that without you being good, nothing can be like good around you. And I mean that in the sense of, you know, you've got to love yourself first, right? You're loyal to yourself first. And not in the sense of, you know, that means I have to be in the energy of fear, right? and it means that you can't give love or, you know, experience it without having to hold tight onto your heart and to what you give. It's not that energy. It's not selfish. It's a knowing, it's an awareness that, yep, I need to take care of me. And when I'm taking care of me, actually, it puts me in a more powerful position and a more loving position, right? To be able to share, because it's not in fear, because you know you're already taken care of. And it's from that self-love standpoint. So you're doing a lot of healing and learning and overcoming blockages in love and blockages to self-love, right? Yeah. Okay. Positive news with the flowers. It's, yeah, very positive. Despite the heaviness, you know, it's, even heaviness is not the accurate word, but it's the best way I can describe what I'm feeling. It's processing, right? You go from beginning, middle to end. So processing can feel like, yes, this is heavy. I don't think it's going to lift. It's going to get better. But it's just the process. That's what is really important here. So I just want to point that out as well. Yeah, and the lily healing. Healing. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was your reading, pal 2. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you very soon for another one. Bye for now.